G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome to the 14th episode in the FIFA 17 Juventus One Season for Glory Career Mode series. Thank you guys very much for the great support you showed on last night's episode. If we could hit over 175 likes again, that would be fantastic. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. We are posting career mode content on the daily. But today's episode is a pretty big one. A Serie A game, two Serie A games against Inter Milan and Sassuolo. That Inter Milan, a very good game like the last one was. We also have a lot of transfer business to do on the deadline day, and we encounter quite an odd and useful glitch, so stay tuned for that. But anyways lads, before we can get into today's episode, we have to answer your press conference questions. Let's get into those now. So as per normal fellas, if you want to have a chance of getting your question answered in the next episode, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Labile Films says Buffon has reportedly spoken to teammates about an upcoming retirement. How will you respond? I think it's quite common knowledge in this series that Buffon was going to retire at the end of the season. The teammates are expecting it, and it's made them only more fired up to send Buffon, the Juventus and Italian legend, out on a high to end his career. They want to get the Champions League title for him. They want to get another Serie A title. They want to win the Coppa Nacional. We want the treble. It's safe to say that Buffon's retirement has put the fire in the belly for a lot of our players. Matthew says, Juve fans have found out about your FIFA addiction and want to know how you're doing in Ultimate Team. Are you in Foot Champions? Oh please, me in Foot Champions. I suck. Plus I don't really try to go for Foot Champions, but I do play a little bit of foot. Not the greatest foot player. I do enjoy drafts, and that will correlate into my series that I'm starting with Ultimate Team in a few weeks' time. Marco Marcuson says, can you get Mohamed Salah? Now I don't know what it is. I don't know if I have a lot of Egyptian subscribers or not, but Mohamed Salah has been a name that has come up a lot in the comment section of my videos. I didn't realize he was so popular. A lot of people wanting him. If I would have seen this before and I would have picked up on this trend before, I probably would have had a crack at him for our backup right mid position, but unfortunately I'm not going to be going in for Mohamed Salah. I don't really see the need now that we have a lot of right mid depth and we don't really have the money. And the final question in today's press conference comes from the Assassin123, who says, Julian Green will want to have a lot of time on the field, as he said that he hoped that you would play him a few times in a recent press conference. I fully intend to give Julian Green game time. It's all about rotation for me. I've said this a lot throughout the series, and I'm sure you guys are a little bit sick of my spiel, but rotation in a series like this is key. Julian Green, Emre Moore, Juan Cuadrado, they're going to get a lot of interchangeable game time between one another now that we're on the back end of the season. A lot of Serie A games, a lot of Coppa Nacional games, and a lot of Champions League games, hopefully. But Julian Green, don't be worried, mate. You're going to get game time, probably more than you had at Bayern Munich anyways. But anyway, fellas, that will conclude today's press conference. Thank you once again for the fantastic questions. But now, let's get into the gameplay. Come on, Juve. Let's see if we can make a signing. Alright, so the opening game of today's episode is on the road. It is against Sassuolo in the Serie A, and honestly, this is my first game in about a week and a half. I had a lot of episodes pre-recorded, but they've caught up to me now. I have to start recording at my dad's place. Hopefully the lighting and everything's alright for this. It's going to be face cam rather than green screen, but let's see how we perform. We're sitting in first position, absolutely killing the Serie A so far. Sassuolo down in 13th. So here is the Sassuolo starting 11. They have Domenico Berardi, a name that I have seen mentioned a little bit in the comments section, wanting me to sign him. They got Matri up front. Who else do they have? Consigli, the goalkeeper. Besides that, I don't really recognise anybody. But then taking a look at our starting 11, it's a pretty strong side. Had to rotate a few players, like there's no Aguero in there, but we've got Sanchez, Pjanic, Higuain, Cuadrado, Alexandro. It's going to be a strong side. Sanchez throwing that one into Pjanic. Back to Sanchez, looking to create an opportunity. Alexis Sanchez, we're just passing it around. Pjanic Witsel, I see you out there. Cuadrado shoots. Save from Consigli. Good stuff from Witsel. Here we go. Can we hit them on the counter now? Goes to Chicharito, who goes to Higuain, through to Cuadrado. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Go on, Cuadrado. Great save from the keeper. Far out. We should have scored there, but it's still on here. Chicharito tackled. Still on. We're going to go out wide. Sanchez whipping that one into the area. Far out, lads. Oh, now they're on the counter-attack. Domenico Berardi going in there. They passing it around there. Just passing. They get the opportunity. They shoot. They hit the post. They get the follow-up. Get it away, lads. This is shocking defending off the crossbar. Oh my god, what even is this game? Oh, they're going straight through my defending. This is so poor. I feel so rusty on the game. They go in the middle. How have they not scored there? We have been so poor on defense. Cannavaro on the ball for Sassuolo. No. Oh, come on, Benacia. Bloody fucking hell. It's a heading chance now. Well, the opposition must have thought they were holding out. Oh, nothing to say about that one. That was absolutely sloppy. Oh, Benacia. This just shows how rusty I am. I honestly didn't expect them to win the ball back in the first place. And to put that one into the area and to win the header, that is not good enough. And we deservedly are losing this game. It feels like I haven't played this game for a week and a half. I feel so bad at it. Good stuff, Lamina. We're into stoppage time. Ah, we lose it again. Far out. We are playing so pathetically, and now they're probably going to get the 3 points here. They deserve it. They've been a step above. Look at that. That is shocking defense. How has he blown that one over the crossbar? But it doesn't matter. We begin today's episode off on a very, very deserving loss. Step behind the play today. As I said heading into it, it's been about a week and a half since I've even played FIFA, and it feels like it. We're going to need a bit of an adjustment period. Now, as you can see on the screen, there's only 2 days remaining in the January transfer window, and in all honesty, I don't know who else we could sign. I was considering signing Andrea Pirlo, but it turns out we can't because he's retiring at the end of the season, which was a shame. I thought it would be nice to bring Pirlo back for the last half of the season. So yeah, I'm just going to take it as it comes, see if we get any offers and go from there. But at the moment, I think that's going to be the end of our transfer business unless I can think of somebody cheap and sentimental for the squad. But we will have our first training session of today's episode, and we have the usual suspects being trained here. Let's see how they perform. Let's see if some of them can go up in some stats. So, no they don't. Lamina goes up in a couple, but besides that, it's a pretty poor session. And here we are, transfer deadline day. Compared to our first transfer window, this has been a very, very tame and non-adventurous, really, transfer window. Green and Moore in, and then Lichtsteiner and Asamoah out, but they're not even leaving until the end of the season. Having a look at the top deals, Thiago and Manolas both moving to London clubs in the Premier League. Thiago to Spurs, Manolas to Arsenal, and then however you pronounce that guy's bloody name, he's going to Villarreal from Sevilla. So it seems overall it's been a pretty tame transfer window. Oh, do we have some activity here? One message, 4 hours, transfer offer for Axel Witsel. Roma want him for 22 million. How much did we sign him for? Okay, so I'm just having a look on my computer now. Looks like we signed him for 16 million, so that would be £6 million profit. However, who would we replace him with? He has not been impressive, I'm not going to lie. He's been pretty damn poor for us since we signed him. I'm going to play around with Roma a little bit here. If they pay 30 million for him, I'll happily let him go. So if we do sell Witsel, I think it's time that we start to put in some offers, just because there's 4 hours remaining on deadline day. If we sell him, we want to make sure that we have time to bring in a replacement. So we're going to approach PSG for Blaise Matuidi. I'm going to put in a general, I might just put in an inquiry for a lot of players. I will shortlist Isco as well. I'm just trying to go off players that a lot of you guys suggested earlier in the season when we were looking for a midfielder. Arda Turan, he's a player that I've wanted to use for quite a while, so that might be a good opportunity. Nemanja Matic would certainly strengthen our defense or our midfield. And finally, let's add Juan Mata to the shortlist, although he's pretty unrealistic. Okay, Roma, 29 million. Do I accept it? I will accept it. I think I said 30 before, so let's accept that and let's put in some offers for some midfielders. It's going to be a race against the clock. This could either work out amazingly or terribly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another social media update. This is the update for the 14th episode. If you are new to the segment, this is where we take a look around social media and see what is being said about the club by the fans, the players, and the footballing community. So we do start things off on Instagram today. Our Moroccan centre-back Benassia did take to the platform to post saying, "Disappointed with my performance after today's game. I owe it to everybody involved with the club to be better and will work hard throughout the week to improve my flaws. Thank you to all the travelling fans for their support today. You are our 12th man." A lot of respect goes to Benassia. Takes a big man and a lot of courage to step up, own when you've made a mistake, and we really appreciate it. I appreciate it as manager. Now getting back into the transfer gossip, Juve Galaxy on Twitter have posted a tweet saying, "Witsel already on his way out the door. What a terrible signing he was. Guess not every signing can be gold like Sergio Aguero." I definitely agree there. Haven't been a huge fan of Axel Witsel since I did sign him. Really unfortunate that he hasn't panned out, but hopefully in the future we can get better if he does leave for Roma. And finally, continuing with the transfer gossip, Sky Football took to Twitter. They posted a photo and a caption saying, "Does anyone feel like an Isco disco? Sources suggest Real Madrid's Isco is the most likely candidate to replace Axel Witsel at Juventus if he leaves for AS Roma." I like the opening line of that tweet. Well done, Sky Football. Should be interesting to see if we get the Spaniard into our squad. Blaise Matuidi not available for sale at any price. Come on, PSG. That's not going to happen. We are going to go in for Blaise Matuidi. Probably can't do it at the moment with the money. Alright, let's just wait. No, screw it. Let's get a bit of a feeler. I'll just put 14 million up to begin with. I don't expect it to get accepted. Okay, Roma have accepted 29 million. We have a big task on our hands. 2 hours. Can I physically even do this? I don't think I can. I think I've just stuffed up big time. Okay, what I'm going to do now, because we only have 2 hours remaining, you need more than 2 hours to sign a player. I'm going to do a little bit of a glitch, a little bit of a trick that a fellow YouTuber and a good friend of mine, B Monus, he did make a video about this. Virtually, I'm hoping that it still works. He uploaded it about a month ago, so what I do is I'm going to go 1 hour remaining, and then after this, I'm going to go across to the shortlist. I'm going to inquire about the players, and virtually it means you can sign them outside of the transfer window. So Blaise Matuidi's not going to work now because we've already spoken to him. We'll inquire about Matic, Isco, Turan, and Juan Mata. Okay, so all the players have been inquired about, and virtually what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to sim through the transfer window, but you will see that I will be able to act on the inquiries. I have to offer what they want for the players, otherwise I'm not going to be able to. Let's see if it works, please. Yes, it worked. So what I have to do is I have to offer £32.5 million. I don't get a second chance at it. Contract wise, yes I do, but I have to say £32.5 million for Matic, which is fine anyways because we don't have any other players we need to sign. I have to say $38 million for Isco, which they're all under my price range at the moment, which I'm stoked about. $32 million for Arda Turan. This is great, actually. This is a bit of an upgrade on Witsel. $32 million for Juan Mata. Get in there, lads. Okay, so they will all accept that, and we'll still be able to talk to these players. So we'll advance through here. Let's see what they say. So, transfer offers accepted from Matic and for Isco. Good stuff. We'll get into contract negotiations, and virtually I'm not going to stuff around with the players. I'm going to offer them what they want. 38 million accepted for Isco. He wants 180,000. I can do that. There's no point in being a stingy bastard when we have we're out of the transfer window, so we may as well just give all our money up. And Barcelona and Man United accept transfer offers as well. So 210,000 for Turan. I'll say 2 years and crucial first team player, and I will fix up the finances. And Manchester United accept 32 million as well. So a lot of decent players I would consider upgrades on Axel Witsel, who really didn't impress me. Can we get them in? Come on. But before we can find out who we are going to sign, we have a game to take care of. It is a top of the table clash against Inter Milan. We destroyed them. From what I can remember, we dominated Inter Milan, but we played them at the San Siro earlier in the season, so hopefully we can get a repeat performance here. We need to play so much better than we did against Sassuolo. I need to get my eye in. Hopefully my eye is in right now. Got a bit of a different angle to focus on and learn, so hopefully that's been fixed for this game. Having a look at the Serie A table, Inter Milan second, as I said. So many teams on 37 to 30. Look at that. Second to 10th. You could jump in a few games. That is ridiculous. Luckily, we're about 9 points clear at the top. Here is our starting 11, however, and we have rocked a much stronger starting 11. Made a few changes where I felt necessary. Aguero coming into the side, Rugani and Chiellini coming into the side. And then Inter Milan starting 11. They got Handanovic in between the sticks, Felipe Meo, Jovetic. Who else do they have? Kondrava, Perisic, Gary Medel, Miranda. They've got quite a strong side. Oh, they're on the attack early. How are we giving them so much space? Thank God the shot was poor because our defending was poor. There we go. Take the quick free kick. Now can we get the most of it? Aguero through to Sanchez. Come on, Sanchez. He's cutting around. Looking for a support option. He's still got it. Goes to Marquisio, who goes to Lamina. Lamina cutting around. Lamina's got space. Lamina shoots off the post. Follow up Higuain. We have the lead here. Get in there, lads. What a way to start the game. Got to give a lot of credit to Lamina. He has been amazing for us this series. And great positioning from Higuain to get the tap in. Nicely held. Oh, that's a poor pass. What the frick was that? Medel, the Chilean, going through there. They shoot and they equalise. That was all after a shocking pass. I can't recall who it was. It might have been Higuain, but we turn over possession so cheaply, and Inter Milan get the equaliser. I think it was Higuain that just stuffed that one up for us. That is just great passing from Inter Milan, who hit us on the counter-attack and equalised. Far out. We're shooting ourselves in the foot today. Here we go, lads. Marquisio going to Pjanic, who goes to Aguero. I see Cuadrado out wide. Go on. Juan Cuadrado. Putting that one in the centre. Someone get there. Pjanic blows it over. Oh, I didn't even know he was there. I was more focused on Higuain, but we blow it over. Great ball from Cuadrado, but a poor finish from Pjanic. Oh, a bit of poor teamwork there from the Inter Milan players. Pjanic capitalises. Now he's just running with the ball. Going back to Lamina. Someone makes some space for him. He goes to Aguero, who turns around. Sergio Aguero pulled down in the box, but it's just out-muscled. What are they doing? Higuain, what just happened? Higuain gives us the lead. What just happened? What? I am speechless. Inter Milan, within the space of like 2 in-game minutes, twice have run into their own players and coughed up possession. The first one was for Pjanic to pounce on the ball, and the second one, what was he trying to achieve there? Oh my God, we will take that. Shit, they've got the numbers. They're running straight through our defense. They're trying to shoot. Thank God they put that one over. Oh, here we go. I see you out wide. Cuadrado, how is he so far open? He's low on stamina, but can he finish this one? Cuadrado slots it home. That is 3-1. Get in there, lads. I honestly don't know how he had so much space. Well done to finish it on such low stamina. I'm just happy he didn't pull up with a hamstring injury, but the Inter Milan defense, nowhere to be seen. I'll take it. Oh, they shoot. Good save, Buffon. Don't let it go for the corner. Goal kick, yes. Inter Milan looking for a consolation goal. Intercepted from Rugani. We'll just hold on to it, and that will be full time. A fantastic game. Great second half performance from the lads. We went and got the game tied up at half time, but then we just went, turned things around and got all 3 points here. A much better result compared to the one against Sassuolo, and a big result in terms of the table standings. I think that makes us go 12 points clear almost. So now my attention turns to signing a new midfielder. Hopefully the glitch still works, and it seems like it has. So Matic and Isco accept their contracts. Let's see if Juan Mata and Arda Turan accept theirs. So they do. Turan, Mata, Matic, and freaking Isco. Who do we sign? I'm leaning towards Isco, the highest rated. It's a decent. It's a good opportunity. Who do I sign? All 4 world-class players, but I just can't look past it. I'm gonna sign Isco Disco. He's a world-class player. He's the highest rated out of all of them, and we don't have to worry about finances. No more transfer windows to come. We just want the player that's gonna make the most impact on our squad. So welcome to Juventus Football Club, Isco. As I said just before, it would have been a great opportunity. All these players would have been great pickups, but we're going to have to go with Isco. I think he's the best. He's an upgrade on Witsel, that's for sure. All of these players were an upgrade on Witsel, that's for sure, but I think Isco is the best option. So there it is. Isco is now a Juventus player. Very, very good signing. I'm very excited to see what he can bring to the squad. But fellas, that is where I am going to conclude today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode of the Juventus Career Mode series, please don't forget to leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. We are posting Career Mode content on the daily. Make sure you check out my social media links, my Snapchat, my Instagram, and my Twitter. All 3 of those linked down below as per normal. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I'm out. Peace.